Hello everyone, it's me Infinite Designer. Today, we are going to recreate this animation of Iman using alight motion. So, let's begin. To make this type of animation, first you need this type of character image with separate images. I have downloaded them from FreePic. If you guys also want to know how to download these type of images and make it as per our use, then just comment down. I will make a tutorial on how to make various poses of the character from FreePic. So now, let's jump into alight motion. First of all, add a rectangle and place it like this. Make a gradient like this. Now add another rectangle. Make this type of radial gradient here. Place this rectangle onto the first rectangle. Now add a circle. Give it a yellow color. Now duplicate this rectangle and place it like this. Now add a triangle and stretch it like this. Give it that same yellow color. Duplicate this triangle also and place it like this. Now place these two triangles behind the first rectangle. Now make this type of yellow gradient to the main rectangle. Now add your character. Now duplicate this image and add a brightness and contrast effect. Set the brightness to -100 to make it completely black. Now rotate this and place it like this. Decrease the opacity to make a shadow effect. Now go to moving options of this image. Now click on this arrow to change its pivot point. Place its pivot point at this place. Now go to rotation option and add keyframes at 0 and 1.20 seconds. Go to 0 seconds and rotate the image this way. Make this type of graph here. Do this same thing with the shadow layer. Now select this middle circle and go to scaling options. Add keyframes at 0 and 0.15 seconds. Come to 0 seconds and scale down the circle. Now select this triangle and go to scaling options. Click on this to unlink height and width. Now add keyframes at 0 and 1 seconds. Go to 0 seconds and decrease the width to 0. Now make similar scale-up animation to this circle, but from 0.20 1.20 to 1.05 seconds. Repeat the similar animation onto this triangle, but from 0.20 to 1.20 seconds. Similarly, animate the third pair of circle and triangle just like other. Now add a null object. Pair all the layers with null. Now go to scaling options of null and add keyframes at 0 and 1.20 seconds. Come to 0 seconds and scale the scene little bit. Make this type of graph here. Now make similar keyframes in moving options. Drag the null down at first keyframe. Now go to moving options of the null. Add a keyframe at 3 seconds. Drag the null down at this keyframe until the scene goes out of frame. Make this type of graph here. Now select the middle circle and go to moving options. Add keyframes at 1.20 and 2.20 seconds. drag the circle up at this place at the second keyframe. Make this kind of graph here. Now again select this circle and go to scaling options. Again click on this button to unlink the width and height. Make keyframes 1.20 and 2.20 seconds. Decrease the height of the circle at second keyframe. Now go to 3 seconds and add your other characters. Place it onto this circle. Now add another background characters and place it around this main image. Add a black circle like this to make shadows of the characters. Now select all the images and their shadows and make a group of them. Now place this group and the starting point of the video and stretch it to the end. Now pair this group with the null object. Now you can see that the group is synced with the animation. Now add a triangle at 3 seconds. Adjust its shape to make a spotlight. Make a gradient like this. It should look like a spotlight. Place this triangle behind the group. Now go to Unlink options and unlink its height and width. Now add keyframes at 3 and 3.20 seconds. Decrease the width to 0 at 3 seconds. Make this type of graph. Now pair this with null. Now place this triangle at 2.10 seconds. Now go to moving options of null and add keyframes at 3.20 and 5.15 seconds. Drag the null down at second keyframe. Make this type of graph. Now add similar keyframes in scaling options. Zoom in the scene at second keyframe. Adjust the null using moving options and scaling options until the spotlight covers the whole frame. Now add this type of character image at 5 seconds. Make this type of coming up animation between 5 and 6 seconds. Now add another hand. Now change its pivot point and place it here. Now place the hand image like this. Now make this type of rotation animation between 6.15 and 7.15 seconds. Now add another hand and make similar animation between 7 and 8 seconds. At the last hand, add 7.15 seconds and make similar animation between 7.15 and 8.15 seconds. Now one by one add your icons and make coming down animation like this. Make this coming down animation according to the hand coming animation. Here I am giving gap of 0.15 seconds between every icon. Like this. And your animation is done. Now add a glow effect on this circle. Make a yellow colored glow with high radius and low opacity. Like this. Once you have done, then click on these three dots and copy this effect. Now add this glow effect to every shape layer. And paste the effect settings that we have copied. You can add this type of grain overlay also to make it cool. You can also add a noise effect to achieve a noisy kind of effect. So that's it. We have simply recreated this type of 3D looking vector scene by using alight motion.